Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to go on a little adventure to find out something really cool about the words we use every single day. We're going to meet their secret families.
You know, just like you have a family, every single naming word, or as we call them, nouns, also belongs to its own special family. It's true. Every person, every place, every animal, and everything is part of a word family. All right then, are you ready to meet these families? The best way to do this is to follow a story about two friends who are super curious, probably a lot like you.
Okay, so let me introduce you to our friends for today, Rohan and Priya. They live in a neighborhood that's probably a lot like yours, and they just love to explore and figure out new things.
So if we look at their families, we can spot two different groups right away. Rohan is part of what we can call the he group, right? Along with his father, his brother, his uncle, and his grandfather. And Priya, well, she's in the she group with her mother, her sister, her aunt, and her grandmother. Simple enough, right?
So as Rohan and Priya were walking through their neighborhood, they found out something super cool. They realized that every single naming word they could think of fits perfectly into one of four big families.
The very first family they found is what we'll call the he family. It's pretty simple, really. This group is for all the male people and all the male animals, and its special official name is the masculine gender. So think about it. A king from a story, a prince, a big strong lion, a friendly dog, or any boy you know. Yep, you guessed it, they all belong to this he family. Well, if there's a he family, there has to be a she family, doesn't there? And that's exactly what they found next. This group is for all the female people and animals. Its proper name is the feminine gender. And it makes perfect sense. For every king in the he family, there's a queen in the she family. For a prince, there's a princess. And for a lion, there's a lioness. Words like peahen and girl are also proud members of this she family. But then, Priya asked a really smart question. She said, wait, what about words that could be a he or a she? That's a great question, right? Well, they found a family for those words too. We can call it the everyone family, and its official name is the common gender. I mean, think about it. Your teacher could be a man or a woman. Your best friend could be a boy or a girl. And words like student, cousin, or baby, they can be used for anyone. So all these words get to be in the everyone family. And then Rohan pointed at his school bag and had a thought. There had to be one more family. And there is. This family is for all the things, you know, stuff that isn't a he or a she. Let's call it the things family. Its proper name is the neuter gender. Just look around you right now. Maybe you see a book or a table or a chair. Rohan and Priya see a train going by and have their cricket ball to play with. Since none of these things are a boy or a girl, they all get to be in the things family. But hold on, the adventure isn't over just yet. Priya noticed something that felt like actual word magic. She figured out that some words can do this amazing trick. They can actually change their shape to jump from the he family right into the she family. And it turns out there are three main ways this little magic trick works. Sometimes the word changes completely. Sometimes you just add s to the end. And sometimes you make a tiny change first and then you add s. Let's see how it's done. Okay, check this out. For the first trick, the word just changes completely. Boy becomes girl. Easy. For the second trick, we just add s at the end. A poet becomes a poetess. And for the third trick, we make a small change before adding s. Tiger becomes tigress. How cool is that? It's like a secret word code.
And here's another way the magic works, especially with longer words. All you do is change a part of the word. So a landlord becomes a landlady. A beautiful peacock has its partner, the peahen. And a he-goat becomes a she-goat.
All right, so now we know about the 4 families and their little magic tricks. Let's see how they all play together in a sentence. See how this sentence keeps everything in the right family? The king from the he family rides a horse, another word from the he family. And the queen, who is from the she family, rides a mare, which is the she family word for a horse. See? Everything fits perfectly. Let's try one more. My uncle is a poet. My aunt is a poetess. Once again, uncle and poet are both from the he family, and their partners, aunt and poetess, are from the she family. See how that works? You guys are getting the hang of this for sure. And that's it. That's our whole adventure into the amazing families of nouns. So now it's your turn. I want you to be a word detective just like Rohan and Priya. The next time you're at home or in school or out playing, look around and listen. How many word families can you find? Happy exploring!